everyone, and welcome to a brand new episode of the Koach Katlyn podcast. If you're tuning in for the first time, I encourage you to go back and watch the podcast 1 through 4. We're talking a lot about habits. Habits make or break us. It's not what we hope to achieve, but it's the habits we implement that will determine whether we achieve our goals or not. And so I broke down habits. We're in a series on this. So your health habit. You have to have your health habit first and foremost, because if you don't feel good, you can't do good. If you don't feel good, you can't do good. So we have to put our health first and foremost. The second one is attitude. Attitude determines your altitude. Attitude determines your altitude. If you don't have a positive attitude, you can't get to where you want to go in life. You have to have a positive attitude and build that attitude up and create a positive attitude. We talked about having an attitude adjustment, and today I want to talk about the B, beliefs. Your belief determines your behavior. How you truly believe about yourself. Somebody could tell me that they believe that they are the best speaker in the entire universe, but if they're not getting themselves out there as a speaker and marketing themselves, they don't truly believe that, because if you truly believed you had a message that would change the world, you would market yourself. The same thing if somebody told me they are the best singer in the world. If you truly thought you were the best singer in the world, you would confidently pursue that goal and go after it. See, a lot of times I believe that we say one thing, but we don't deeply believe it. There is power in our subconscious mind. And whether we like to admit it or not, we are dominated and controlled by our subconscious mind. What do I mean by that? It's the thoughts that we don't deeply think about that control our lives. I'll give you an example. For a long time, I really thought, wow, it would just be so great to have my own business, to be a speaker and a coach. I would love to write a book, but I didn't do it. I put myself out there. I thought people will discover me. This will be awesome. But until I truly believed and began to go on a journey of personal growth that led me to the belief that I knew that people needed to hear the message I had through speaking and through coaching and through the books that I write, I didn't act until I truly, deeply believed what I had to offer was going to help people. And that's the simple truth that I want to submit to you today. Belief determines behavior. So take an honest evaluation. Sit back. Maybe it's a day, maybe it's an hour, maybe it's 30 minutes, maybe you take your lunch break this week, and think about, what do my behaviors tell me about what I believe about myself? I'm acting this way, so what does that say about myself? And begin to evaluate and replace those beliefs with negative beliefs, things that you're like, wow, I'm acting this way, that must mean I believe this, but I don't want to believe that. And how do you combat a lie? You combat lies with truth. So I want you to take time. This is a practical exercise. I always go through, this is like a coaching tip. Go through, write down every negative belief that is a result of your behavior that your behavior shows is a negative belief about yourself. Then on the other side of the paper, write down a truth about yourself. Maybe, you don't believe you can make it in the business world. Write down a belief of why you know you can make it in the business world. Maybe you don't believe that you deserve to have good health. Write down a reason you need to pursue good health, because belief determines behavior. So follow that exercise, subscribe at the button below, comment below. I want to hear how this exercise impacts your life. And as always, remember, belief determines behavior. It's not what we hope for, it's the habits we implement that determine whether we are a success or a failure in this life. And I want to see you win. So subscribe below, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and go out there and change those beliefs so you can change your behavior. Have a great day, everybody.